Thank you so much.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Leesa. I'm the yoga teacher here at John Knox. We're doing a recording today so that you are able to practice yoga at home at your convenience or when I may not be here. I'm going to give a lot of instruction, so if you are familiar with yoga, you might not need the instruction, but I want to make sure that everybody has it that needs it. We're going to start sitting up in an easy, comfortable pose. Your legs can be crossed or they can be out in front of you. Important note, I am just your guide. You are your teacher. If I ask you to do something that does not feel good on your body, please listen to your body, not to me. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to take a couple of breaths, breathing in through our nose and exhaling through our mouths. Feel free to make a verbal exhale if you need. We're going to do this a couple times. Then we're going to start breathing, trying to breathe in and out through our nose only, making our exhales as long as our inhales, if not a little bit longer. Take a couple rounds of that just to practice in and out through your nose, nice and slow. And this is your yoga breath, your ujjayi breath, your ocean breath. If you get distracted in class, just come back to your breath, noticing the inhales and the exhales. And perhaps before we start our movement, set an intention for your practice, a prayer, a thought, a mantra, dedication. And if your eyes aren't already closed and you feel comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes and drop your chin down to your chest. Give a little press for a stretch in your neck if you like. Release the press, keeping your chin down. Take a peek to your right knee. Gently back through center and over to your left knee. Back through center. Raise your face, sit up tall, imagine something's lifting the crown of your head from above, and then peek over your right shoulder. Back through center, and over your left shoulder. Back through center. Sitting up tall, maybe pull your shoulders back a little, right ear, right shoulder. And feel that nice stretch all up the left side of your neck. Next inhale, bring your face to center. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. And notice the right side of your neck. Inhale up to center. Back to the right ear, right shoulder. If you want a little more, you can bring your right arm up on top, place it on top of your head. No tugging or pulling, just a little extra gravity. And if you want a deeper stretch, press your left fingers into the ground next to your hip. And feel that in the left side of your neck. And breathe. Inhale up to center, releasing everything. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder, the left arm up, and right fingers pressing if you like. One more breath here. And then let your next inhale bring you up to center. Release everything, sit up tall. If it's comfortable for you, drop your chin down to your chest. Take one slow rotation with your neck around to the right. And one around to the left. Nice and slow. And sit up nice and tall. We're going to have our hands by our sides. We're going to turn our palms facing upward. We're going to inhale our arms up big and wide. Look up at your hands when you get here. Slide your shoulders down into your back, your shoulder blades. Look up towards the sky. Find some gratitude for the universe and thank it. On your next inhale, reach your arms up, way up, turn your hands out, flex your wrists, spread your fingers. Bring your arms down nice and slow on your exhale, your chin as well. Once you touch down, flip your hands, come back up. And once you reach the top, back down, palms out, come on down, chin down as well. One more time to your own breath. Beautiful. Thank you to my volunteers that volunteered to come participate with me today. We're going to sit up nice and tall, walk our right fingers to the right, left arm up, and lean over towards the right. Feel the stretch in the left side of your body. On your next inhale, press into your right hand and come over to the left. Right arm up. Next inhale, press into your left hand, come back over to the right. We're going to stay over here for a couple of breaths. Some options here. Press your right hand into the mat as you press your left hip down. Maybe pull your left shoulder back. Maybe look up under your left elbow. Maybe reach your left fingers to the right. Let your next inhale bring you all the way up and over to the other side, to the left side. Same thing on this side. Press into your left hand, push your right hip down, pull your right shoulder back, look up, maybe reach with your right fingers. Let your next inhale and a press into your left hand bring you up to center. And sit up nice and tall. Maybe take a couple shoulder rolls to the back and a couple to the front. If you're sitting cross-legged like we all are, go ahead and switch your legs. And take your right hand over towards your left knee. Raise your left arm up really tall and lean to the right. Let your next inhale bring you up. Take your right hand to your left knee. Get your right arm out and up. Lean left. Let your next inhale bring you back up. Release your arms. And again, take maybe some big shoulder rolls this time. A couple to the front and a couple to the back. Switch to the other side when you're ready. I forgot to say a bunch of stuff about blocks and straps and all of that. We'll get there. I guess if you're watching the video, you can always put it on pause, right? All right, did we switch our legs?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. All right, we're gonna twist. Left hand, right knee again. Right hand behind you like a kickstand. Inhale, sit up nice and tall with a straight spine. Exhale, twist. Looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen, tall spine. Exhale, twist. One more time. Keep everything just like it is. Drop your chin down towards your chest. Look at your left knee. If it's comfortable on your neck, let your head fall back, opening up your throat. If your head is back, bring it back up to center. Bring your right arm all the way up and around to touch your left knee. Turn your hands so the tops of your hands are pressing to the outside of your legs. Feel that stretch in your upper back and across your shoulders. Next, inhale, sit up tall. Give yourself a big hug and speak some kind words to yourself. Stay right here or bend at your elbows, keeping your right elbow inside of your left, palms to touch for eagle wrap. Focusing on your hands, inhale, lift. Exhale, reach out over your lap and fold. Notice your breath, keep breathing. Nice slow inhales and exhales. On our next inhale, we're going to come on up to center. Don't let go yet. Maybe press your hands a little tighter together and then release this. Roll your wrists, wiggle your fingers, maybe make fists. And then over to the left. Right hand, left knee, left hand behind. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, nice and tall. Exhale, twist. One more time. Keeping everything the same, drop your chin down. Look to your right knee. Let your head fall back if you did on the other side and it felt good. Opening your throat, remembering to always use kind words to others and to yourself. If your head is back, bring it back up to center. Left arm comes up and around to touch. Flip your hands, give a little press. Next inhale, come up nice and tall. Give yourself another big hug, maybe a little tighter, maybe speak a little kinder to yourself. Stay right here, bend at your elbows again. This time your left arm inside of your right. Press your palms together. Watch your hands. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe. Let your next inhale bring you up. And don't let go. Give a little press. And then let go. And shake out those wrists again. Oh, I had something in my head. I totally lost it. Okay, legs out in front. Feet about hip width distance apart. Sit up nice and tall. This is called staff pose. Straight spine. Grow. Keeping your chin up, start sliding your hands down your legs, folding forward over your lap. Let your chin round when you need, feeling your hamstrings. Any adjusting you need to do, do it, and then fold on down. And feel your hamstrings. Before we come up, lift your chin up and look out beyond your feet for a breath or two, making the stretch a little bit deeper. And then slowly, gently come on up. And then let's touch the soles of our feet together, far away from our body. If you suffer from sciatic, this might be a nice stretch for you. Sit up tall, chin up, and fold over your lap. Let your chin round when you need. Try to feel those lower back muscles spreading apart in your lower back. And we try to move with our breath, coming up on inhales, folding down on exhales. Before we come up, raise your face, look out beyond your feet for a moment, and then come on up. Nice and tall. Pull your feet close to your body. As close as you can get them, maybe press your hands into your knees. And then sit up nice and tall. Lifting your chin. We're going to fold forward over our lap. Let your chin round when you need. Raise your face, look out beyond your feet for a moment, and then come on up. Gather your knees in, feet flat, hands next to your hips facing the same way your toes, windshield wiper your knees side to side. And wrap your arms around your shins, tuck your head down, egg pose. Feel the nice rounding in your back and in your neck. Raise your face up, cross at your ankles, roll over your knees. We're coming into a wide knee child's pose. Knees to the edge of your mat, big toes to touch. Behind close to your heels and crawl your upper arms out and let yourself sink on down. Forehead down towards your mat. Chest towards your mat. Anytime you're practicing yoga, if you need a resting pose, this is an excellent choice. One more breath here. Raise your face, look out towards your hands, crawl forward onto your belly. Landing on your elbows, making sure your elbows are under your shoulders. Forearms flat, palms down, fingers spread. Press your hands and your forearms and your elbows into the mat as you press your chest out a little bit and feel your lower back muscles. This is a back bend. Now try to soften everything, including your lower back muscles. If you want a deeper back bend, press your hands again, straighten up your elbows. Gently come down on an exhale, back to your elbows. Spin your left arm so it's parallel with the top of your mat, staying up high on your elbow. Bend your right knee, reach back with your right hand. Capture something if you can. If you capture your foot, maybe press your hand on top of your foot, elbow to the sky, look back. Nice and gentle, release and switch. Right arm parallel, left knee bent. Left hand on top of your left foot if that's accessible, and look back. You've got a little chest opener as well as a quad stretch. And go ahead and release this, make a little pillow with your hands and rest. Soften everything, melt into your mat. We want to keep our back strong, our core strong. We're going to do some back bends. Touch your big toes together. Let your heels fall outward if you can. And then press your feet into the mat and feel your quads engaged, your thigh muscles, maybe your knees and a little bit of your thighs lift off the mat. Release that and do that a couple of times. And then slide your hands back next to your chest and tuck your elbows as close to your body as you can get them. On the next inhale, we're going to press our feet, lift our chest, trying not to use our hands. We want to engage our lower back muscles. Maybe float your hands. And then if you want a deeper back bend, press your hands, come up higher. Keeping your hips on the ground. Exhale, come on down, nice and slow. Keep your hands where they are, elbows tucked, feet wide. Inhale, lift, no hands. Then if you want more, press and lift some more. Beautiful. Come on down. We're going to go for an up dog now. Bring your feet about hip width distance. Up dog means we're going to press into our hands, press into the top of our feet. Inhale, start lifting your chest, lift your belly, lift your thighs, everything off the mat but your palms and the top of your feet. Sway it out if you like. Good. And then if you're all the way up, bring one knee down, the other knee down, and slowly back onto your belly. Keep your hands where they are. Legs together. We're pressing back into a closed knee child's pose, the counter pose for all of our back bends. It should feel nice. Knees together, arms out in front of you. If you want more rounding, reach back towards your heels. Maybe capture your heels. Reach your arms back out in front of you if they're back at your heels. Look up towards your hands. We're pulling up into tabletop, hands and knees. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to do 3 rounds of cat and cow. Moving with our breath. Cow, tuck your toes, bend your elbows, drop your chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round and curl everything in. Spread your shoulder blades, drop your chin. Inhale, back to cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Neutral tabletop. One of my favorite poses. Tuck your toes. Walk your hands back. Come sit up on your heels if you can, trying to get all of your little toes to touch. You can pause here. Some people like to use a block to place underneath and sit here like this, or you can have a block on each side of you. If you don't have blocks at home, you can use books or pillows or whatever you got. Try to see if you can get your toes to touch. We're stretching the plantar fascia in our feet. If you want more, you lean back a little. If you want less, bring your hands down and just stretch your feet. One more breath here. Go ahead and bring your hands down, untuck your toes, pat this out. Walk your knees together, feet flat. Walk your hands back. This time we're stretching the tops of our feet, front of our ankles. You can stay right here. You can take those blocks if that's more accessible. If you want, you can press your fingers, lift your knees a little. Some people do hero pose, which is big on the knees. Like my friend here, I don't go there. Beautiful. One more breath. Bring your knees back on down, back out to tabletop, pat your feet out. And let's go ahead and tuck our right toes, get a nice calf stretch on our right leg, rock back and forth if you like, and then switch to the other side. Rocking back and forth if you like. And then your left knee will come down to meet your right. Maybe take a cat pose, pressing your hands down, dropping your chin, rounding your back. Neutral tabletop. I have been reading lots about how great bird dog pose is for us. What is bird dog? Right hand down, fingers spread, left foot back, foot flexed. Feel the long line of energy. Your right toes can be tucked or flat. Figure out which feels better for you to have balance. Suck your belly in. Good, bring everything down. Other side, left hand, fingers spread, right foot flexed. Hug in your belly. Good, bring this down. We're going back, right hand out, left foot back. Stay right here, or inhale your elbow and your knee to touch. Exhale it out. 2 more times. Inhale. In, exhale out. 1 more time. In and out. And hold right here, or bend your left knee. Reach back with your right hand. If you capture your foot, press your foot into your hand. Raise your chest. If you're looking in the mirror, smile. Release. Right hand down, left knee down. Cat. Neutral. Left hand, right foot. Find your balance. Inhale, elbow to knee when you're ready. Exhale out. Inhale in. Exhale out. One more. Hold right here. Bend that left knee, reach, or your right knee, reach back with your left hand. Press your foot into your hand. Lift your chest. Beautiful. Those that know me know I call the wrong side sometimes. Left hand down, right knee down. Cat. Neutral tabletop. Make sure that your wrists are straight under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Hover your knees just a tiny bit off your mat. And we're going to press back up into a down dog. In your down dog, any organic movement you like, maybe bending one knee, straightening the other. If you feel pressure in your wrists, make adjustments by sending the weight into your fingertip pads or spinning your wrist outward a little bit. No pain in our wrists. Head through your shoulders. Goal is to get your heels down towards the mat. If you have to bend your knees to do so, do so. Find stillness in your down dog. Look back at your feet. Walk your hands back there. Bring your hands onto your shins or wherever you can to get a nice flat back. Inhale, look out and lengthen. Exhale, fold on down. Ragdoll. Your arms can dangle. You can grab opposite elbows. You can sway side to side if you like. And then find some stillness. We're stretching our hamstrings again. A lot of times if you have back or hip pain, it's because your hamstrings and IT bands are tight. Your IT bands run on the outside of your leg from your knee all the way up into your hip. If you're still swaying like I am, find some stillness here in your ragdoll. On your next inhale, bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, look out and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands back out to down dog. And find some stillness here again. And then we're going to take a balance beam walk up to the top of our mat, one foot in front of the other. And when you get to the top of the mat, whoops, something wall's in my way. Inhale, look out and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, big swan dive all the way around up to the top. Hands touch, hands of prayer. We're going to do some sun salutation A's. If you are a regular in my class, you'll know what that means. If not, I'm going to try to go slow. Stop where you need. I'll give you a stopping point. First one, I'm going to do a cobra pose versus an up dog. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold, hinging at your waist. Hands on shins. Inhale, look out and lengthen. Exhale, fold, plant your hands. Step back, pull forward into a plank. Lower yourself all the way for cobra. We did this before. Inhale, lift. Tuck your toes, press up, down dog. That's sun salutation A, number 1. 3 breaths here. At the bottom of your third exhale, travel up to the top of your mat, however you like to get there. Inhale, look, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, big reverse swan dive to the top. Hands touch, hands of prayer. We try to move with our breath. If you can't, it's okay. Try your best. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look, lengthen. Plant your hands. Hop, step, or jump back. Pull forward, plank, halfway or all the way. Pull in through your up dog or your cobra. Tuck your toes, down dog. Really nice, you two. 3 breaths. Look to the top of your mat, get up there. Inhale, look, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, big reverse swan dive all the way to the top. Hands meet, hands at prayer. We're going again. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look, lengthen, plant your hands. Half step or jump back to your plank. Halfway or all the way, you decide. Pull through. Nice, tuck your toes. Down dog, super. 5 breaths. After your 5th exhale, I want you to bring your right knee down and your left knee down. We're going to be back into tabletop. We're going to do some hip openings, some hip stretches. Take your right leg back behind you, a couple of bends of your knee. And then square your hips by pointing your right toes down, right knee in towards your nose and through your hands. Your foot should be center of your mat. I'm going to spin around here. We're going to walk our hands out and keep going and lean, keeping your right foot, I got to spin back around, keeping your right foot down. Let your left hip drop. Feel this in your left hip flexor. Left toes should be untucked, nice. Feel this in your left hip flexor. One more breath. And start walking your hands back. Stop right here. If you have blocks, I should have had you grab them before. Grab your blocks. Sorry. We're taking this into half split. Half split. You're up over your left knee. Your right toes are lifting up towards the sky. If you have blocks or books, you can use them. You can use them this way. You can use them that way, or not at all. Just keep pulling your right toes back for that hamstring stretch. If you like jackknife, you'll keep walking back and sit on your left heel. If you're there and you want more, take your nose down towards your knee. Keep pulling those right toes back. Raise your face, we're climbing back up. Right foot down, right foot out behind us. Couple kicks. Right knee comes down, left leg back. Couple bends. Square your hips by pointing your left toes down, left knee in towards your nose and through your hands. Your foot should be about center of your mat. Walk your hands forward, maybe 2 handprints. Drop that right hip down. Beautiful. If you find that your heel's coming up, walk your foot further towards the top of your mat. Really nice, you two. One more breath here. And then we're going to start walking our hands back, trying to find those blocks again without hurting ourselves. And then come on up for your half split, pulling those left toes back. Again, you can be way up here, you can have your blocks this way, you can have them there, or not at all. If you want jackknife, come all the way down. Stay up tall or take your nose down towards your knee. Raise your face, come on up, hands framing this left foot, send this left leg back. Left knee meets right. Do either of you prefer doing pigeon on your back?
I prefer.
Okay. We're going to do a pose called pigeon pose. I'm going to show the traditional pigeon pose first, and then I'm going to give a modification on your back. If you're with me, you can come into this from a down dog or tabletop. I'm going to show you from tabletop. We're gonna take our right knee and slide it up behind our right wrist, and then move these right toes towards our left wrist. If you need to grab your foot and help it, do so. Then tuck your left toes and shimmy this left leg out so it's almost straight out behind you, and then untuck your toes and feel yourself squaring your hips. If you're leaning on your right hip, you're not gonna get the stretch. And your right leg might not be parallel, it might be here, but don't lean and come down like this. You're not gonna get anything. Square your hips and then come down. If you need a block or a prop to assist, I'm gonna turn and face. You can tuck your block underneath that right side and melt. Pigeon pose. If this is not accessible, you can do this on your back. I'm going to show you now. You would come down onto your back, take your legs up towards the ceiling. Right foot onto your left thigh. You can stay.
Okay.
Yeah, you stay. Right leg on your left thigh. Take your right hand through your triangle. Left hand around the back of your left leg. Interlace your hands. Stay here or give a tug and pull your legs closer. Deeper stretch. Deepest stretch of all. Really flex that left foot. Bend your left knee. You'll feel that in your right hip. We hold this pose for several breaths. Having open hips is very important. It helps with our backs. Two more breaths wherever you are. If you're in traditional pigeon pose, you'll come up to your hands. Maybe bend that left knee. Maybe reach back with your left hand. Maybe capture your pants or whatever. Or if you're really going for it, I know there's some of you out there, you can practice a mermaid. Go ahead and release your left foot, hands down, tuck your left toes, move this left knee up enough to get your right leg out from underneath you. Some movement. Neutral tabletop. Angry cat if you like, and then neutral. Left leg out, couple bends. No, we didn't do that before. Knee down, left knee towards your left wrist. Left toes around towards your right wrist. Grab it if you need. Tuck your right toes, send that right leg out behind you. Feel your hips square. And go ahead and fold. I'm going to show how to use a block from this angle. You can always rewind if you need. If you want a block, you'll put it underneath here and place yourself on and come on down for your stretch. If you are on your back, hopefully you came out of the stretch on the other side. You'll start with legs up, then you'll bend your left knee, put your left foot on your right thigh, left hand through your triangle, right hand around the back, interlace, tug if you want more. If you want even more, flex that left foot, bend that left knee. Find your sweet spot and hold. One more breath wherever you are. If you're in traditional, we'll come up to our hands. We'll bend our right knee if you like, reach back, capture something, get a quad stretch. Release. Hand up. Right knee scooching up, just far enough to get this left leg out. We've gone about 45 minutes. Left knee down. Angry cat. neutral. Come onto one hip or the other. We're gonna come right onto our backs. Take your legs up an imaginary wall, or if you're at home and you want to go do this on a wall, that's fine, but we're not going to stay here too long. But anytime you want to take your legs up the wall, it's super good for us. It changes the blood flow in our legs. It reduces stress and anxiety. It's really good. If you see my friends here have their straps, you can use a strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use a towel or a necktie or a jump rope. Or you can just be easy, gentle with your legs up the wall. Roll your ankles, wiggle your toes. My friends here have straps. There's different things you can do with your straps. You can take them over both legs, get a hamstring stretch. You can release that, let one leg come down, strap only over your right foot. You can do an isolated hamstring stretch. You can release that. You can take the strap in your right hand only, left hand on your left hip. Open your right leg out to the right. Stay here for as many breaths as you like. For timing purposes, we're going to go ahead and inhale, bring this right leg back up to center, switch hands, and then cross your right leg over to the left just gently, and you'll feel this in your IT band, coming from your knee all the way up into your hip. Back to center. Left leg comes up to meet your right. See if you notice any difference. Let your right leg go free. Maybe an isolated hamstring stretch on this side. Release. Strap in your left hand only, right hand on your right hip to remind you to stay there. Open out to the left. Your upper arm can be a kickstand. And you can stay out here as long as you like. Unless you're being videotaped, then you need to come back up to center. Switch hands. Take your left leg over to the right, just gentle. Please don't roll all the way over. Please keep this right hip right where it was. Beautiful. Release this back to center. Bring your right leg back up to meet it. Take your feet about hip width distance apart, strap in each hand. Pull those toes towards the top of your mat for one more hamstring stretch. Go ahead and release this and get rid of your strap. Start bending your knees in and taking them out towards your armpits. Reach your arms up your calves, shins. Try to reach for the blade edges of your feet. This is called happy baby. Babies do this. Press your lower back into the mat. Pull your feet down a little bit more and rock gently side to side. You don't have to rock if you don't like, or rock if you do. If you want something different, you can take your peace fingers, we all know what that is, around our big toes. Open our legs out wide for reclined straddle. You can rock side to side here. Or you can let your hands go and just be here and let gravity do the work. Many different things. Bring your legs back up to center. Bend your knees. Bring the soles of your feet down to the mat and walk them as close to your behind as you can. Hands next to your hips, palms facing down. We're doing bridge pose. Resetting our spine. On your next inhale, press your feet, press your hands, lift your hips. Maybe on your next inhale, press your feet, lift your hips a little bit more. Exhale, come on down. Nice and slow. We're doing another one of those. If your feet slipped out, walk them back up. On your next inhale, press your feet, press your hands, lift your hips. Walk your shoulder blades together and interlace your hands if that's in your practice for classic bridge pose. Beautiful. Maybe on your next inhale, press your feet, lift your hips up some more, and slowly come on down. Let's do one more. Inhale, press, lift. If you want, interlace your hands. Feel all of the nice places this is stretching. Inhale, press, lift. Exhale, come on down, nice and slow. Hug your knees into your belly. Rock side to side, massaging your lower back. Maybe take your knees around gentle, side to side, each way. And then keeping your knees up and towards your chest, take your arms out wide, palms facing down. If you prefer a twist with other legs, you do you. I'm going gentle today. Look at your left arm, keep your shoulder down, knees to the right. Beautiful. And at home, if you're doing this at home, you can stay in your twist as long as you like. We are going to go ahead and press our hands into the ground, look up and bring our knees back to center. We're going to look left, make sure our left shoulder stays down, and take our knees to the right. Beautiful. Pressing your hands into the ground, look back up, knees come back up to center. Take your right foot to the right corner of your mat, your left foot to the left corner of your mat, and melt into your mat. This is your Shavasana time, your resting pose. We mistakenly believe that there is some correct or right path that we have to take in life. We take on ideas from our family members, friends, colleagues, and bosses. We get caught in a trap of perceived obligations and shoulds which inhabit our own expression. However, their ideas and perspectives are not there to establish your path. Their ideas and perceptions are there to establish their path. To truly live an authentic, fully expressed life, each individual must forge their own way and experience life with their unique viewpoint, skills, interests, likes, and dislikes. Therefore, it will never suit you to compare yourself to others, and it will never work to convince others that they must think and behave the way you do. You need to do you, and they need to do them. Take ownership of your own experience and know what it is to live fully and deeply from your own truth. Allow others to do the same, and you will experience a massive shift in ease, acceptance, and letting go. A life more finely tuned to joy. And if you come to yoga class during Shavasana, you get a little lavender massage.
Don't forget my Botox chakra.
your Shavasana time, it's a time to rest your body, rest your mind. Try not to hold on to any thoughts. Try to let things come and let things go. If you get distracted and stuck on a thought, just focus back onto your breath. Shavasana is an important part of any yoga practice. It is when we get to know ourselves better and go inside. You can stay as long as you like in a Shavasana pose. Maybe fall asleep. When you're ready to come out of your Shavasana, I ask that you come out slowly, maybe wiggling fingers, maybe wiggling toes, rolling wrists and ankles. Maybe take a nice good morning stretch, reaching your arms overhead and pointing your toes in the opposite direction. And whatever you do, hug your knees into your belly one more time. Thanking yourself for making it to your mat, showing up for yourself and taking care of yourself with self-love. Roll over onto one side or the other in fetal position, which is a sign of rebirth, which is what we do on our yoga mats. We're reborn each and every time we practice. Whenever you're ready, come up to seated like we started. I'm going to thank my two volunteers, Mark and David, for participating with me this morning. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the day, and namaste.